Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm looking at a robot I've been wanting for so long. They teased us for a year ago, I think, more or less, and now he's finally here and I got my hands on him and I'm so happy. Scourge has always been one of my favorites, and this is a really well done robot indeed. And of course he has his little target master as well. But before we get into all that, let's look at the packaging. Inquisitor FT61, even though it says FT58 in the manual. You have a lot of obligatory product shots here, and a bio, of course. I kinda miss the G1 tech spec, but what are you gonna do? So here is Scourge, and if we take a closer look, you can see there is a lot of detail on this one. The head is very well done. It almost looks like light piping. Metallic paint for the chest. Gorgeous nails. Of course, the quality assurance. And there's little red pinkies. He does have a hefty backpack, and that makes him somewhat back heavy, but not to a disturbing degree. He stands, if posed well, for articulation. His head can move somewhat, up very much due to the fact that you can change his heads, and look down a bit as well. The arms can do a 360, though they will collide with the wings. You can put them out like this. You have a elbow joint and a bicep swivel. A squeaky one, I might add. The hand is on a ball joint, so you can move it very much around. Like this. And the fingers are very nicely jointed. Though this finger seems to be stuck in bent mode for some reason. You have a waist rotation. You have an ab crunch. Not much, but 2 ticks. You can go forward with the leg like this, and backwards somewhat. You can bring the leg out to there. You have a nicely double jointed knee. And the foot can tilt and it can move to the side, but not up and down, unfortunately. And of course, it comes with accessories. First, his gun, done in blue metallic color, and some gray, and some red. Quite nice. And you can fold this in, so you can plug it up under his space shuttle, whatever mode he has. So you can go shooting things in space. Shoot in space. And you get some alternate heads. You get quite a lot of them, actually. I'm Scourge and I'm angry. And of course you get the ugly one from where he is damaged by the Matrix in that one episode I don't like. I like the other episodes just fine. This just irks me a bit for some reason. I feel sorry for Scourge, actually. And then we have his target master. And to transform him, we start by moving his shoulders up like that. You peg in the arms where the shoulders used to be, like that. This is finicky. Like that. You're not supposed to move the waist. You're just supposed to move the crotchular region. And we fold out the handles and turn them inwards. Do the same on this side. If you wonder why I'm bleeding, it's because when I transformed Scourge earlier, he drew some blood from me. So we are not on speaking terms right now. Okay. This is not a gracious transformation because you have to grab his, well, you know, a lot, and that looks bad. But in the end, he will be a gorgeous weapon. Whatever other people say, I like this little guy, and his transformation is fairly straightforward. You have to tag him in like that. And lastly, you pull this little thing down. And there is your target master all transformed. I know some of you have had the problem with this not fitting in his hands, but on my copy it works just fine. Well, it used to. Like that, he can hold it, of course. My copy has a very loose shoulder, unfortunately. So it can't really hold it. It's the same with the left one, but it's a bit better. And of course you can give him his gun. Oh, don't tip over. He does this all the time. You can give him his gun, put it in his hand, like any masterpiece robot. And he can hold his gun. And this time the arm can stay up, thankfully. Okay, now for some comparison. First of all, I'm gonna bring in Studio Series Scourge. I know he's not a masterpiece, but still. Quite the cutie. Guess which one I prefer? I'm not gonna tell you. And now let's bring in his Decepticon friends. The triple triad of evil. Galvatron, and of course, Cyclonus. And they look amazing together. I'm so happy about this. I still claim that Sovereign or Galvatron is the best robot that FansToys ever done, but these two come in a close second. Well, that's it for comparison for today. I'm gonna put these off to the side so we can focus on not this masterpiece. I will be talking about him another day, but this one. The transformation for this one is I don't really know what to say because it's difficult and it's fiddly and very well done at the same time. So some of the more intricate things are going to be very hard to show on camera, I think, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to take his gun away, if he will let go. Let go. Let go. And now I will try to transform him to show you how this is done. And you start with the legs. You pull them backwards so they release from this tab here. And then you turn them to the side. Okay. You go down here. You slide this back. You can move the toe like this. Move it out of the way and put his little pinky in, like that. Inside his leg hides a lot of things that we need. So let's pull those out. I have to bend the foot a bit more. These will be his sides later on. I'm just gonna pull them out like that. And now I'm going to compress the leg into this lower leg piece. We have to move these gray parts inwards, or backwards in this case, before we can actually close this one up. And this little piece went to market. No, this little piece goes inside there. And then you just close the leg up like that. And you put the little hinge down when you get it closed like that. Oh, I forgot. You have to, before you do that, you have to move the foot inwards like this. Now you can close it. And there are two sides that you really have to check that you have closed the leg on this side, because that's a little hinge over there, and on this side as well. And this can be a bit fidgety. But when you're done, you can fold the heel spur down, like hopefully that, and it sits and covers up that hole. Now, let's do the same thing on the other leg. Before we move on, I have to move his little... I'm sorry, Scourge, but I have to go in here and pull this little lever up in your crotchler region. Pull this up. And now we're going to bring the two legs together. A sentence I never think Scourge would have said himself. Put that back, lock that into place. Oh. Like that. And then we go back to the front again. And now we can tab these feet together. Oh, that's so satisfying. Now the bottom half of him is somewhat done, and now we move up to the upper torso, and this is really fidgety. So if something's off camera, I'm sorry in advance. I'll try to do my best. I lose the head like this. I remove the backpack holder, so this comes loose, like that. And he has two holders or hinges or whatever you would call them, holding his backpack on. And now I'm going to remove one side of them. And you can see the backpack just fell down. Only the one side can fall down, the other one is affixed. But I'm still going to loosen this because I need to get the arm out. It's quite stiff. I need a spludger or something. Like that. Okay, so this is what you want it looking like. Like you've broken his shoulders totally. You go to his side. You open that little panel up. You flip this panel down. Like that. Push it in to his body. You take the arm. And you put it down like that. And you close this back up. Okay, the other side. Open this panel up. Bring this little panel down. You see it's an L-shaped, and you push that in. Like that, it's gone. And then you take the shoulder and you move it down and you lock it into place with this little side piece here. Okay. You have to close his hands like this. They should be above the knee, if done right. I never do that right, but this time it worked like a charm. And now you see he has his hands down by his knees, and his knees are tucked together. Everything is as we wanted so far. Now we have to manhandle him a bit on the back. And this is the tricky part, at least for me. Okay, so we have the backpack loose. I take the head, looks like a giraffe right now, and I pull it back just to be away with it, like that. Now I want this little hinge to get stuck in here again. You can see it there. Let's see if I can do this. Yes, I think I did. And to secure that into place, I have to fold this one back like that. Okay. And this one just goes in. And this was just like that. This one comes loose. This one comes loose. And this one does not. Okay. And now we're getting somewhere at least. Okay, we need to get this chest out of the way. I need a spludger for that too, I think. This is the part that actually drew blood on me before. I pull that out, and then I push these two down, rotate them into the body, like so. And then I put this like that. He's looking forwards, so his chest is now looking upwards. It's looking up in life. Okay. Back to the backpack. Fold it around the chest like this. And you want to turn. Oh, this is not fun at all. You want to turn the backpack around and get it squeezed together just like that. well, so. And then you put his backpack to the front. Now you're going to work with these sides. I forgot to mention before, but they are movable in robot mode, so you can angle them the way you want to. But right now we need them to just go down, and his front is beginning to take shape. It's very tight here, so be mindful of what you're doing. Hands have to stay together. Don't leave anyone behind. Not even Pointy. Okay, then you close these up for some stability. Like that. You take this side piece and you angle it under that piece. We're going to have to do that again, but just put it there for now. Fidgety, oh fidgety, why are you so fidgety? Okay, there. Get that hand down. Now the fun part really hits the fan. We have to rotate these back pieces. We can fold everything out. Stay back, head. And then we have to turn them around like this. Take those out first, and then just... Why is he stuck? Ah, of course. Like that. Now he looks like a big ballerina. Okay. And now this came loose. Not good. Stay in place, please. We're going to put this... Now it's starting to look like something, at least. And this is the part that often makes me wanna do something totally different than transforming Scourge. But first, thank God, I have to take this neck piece, this gray neck piece, and pull it out of here. Let's see if that is doable today. Good, it was. And then I can just click down his head. This piece comes out, and inside of it is the back part, and you close that up. You turn his head region around, and you press it inwards like that. Put that down like this. And this is what you want when you're done. Amazing, isn't it? Okay. Now you're going to join these two pieces together. And this is kind of tricky. And I'm not good at it. So let's hope we survive. That, and then you bring these in under, and they're supposed to tab in. I really hope they do. And you bend his head forwards like this, and then you come back here to open these little panels. these little filler panels back here. For the back. And these filler panels just tab together. No, tab together, not go together. Okay. Like that. Okay. As you can see, this is quite fidgety. These two parts need to be together like that. And now we're getting somewhere. My bad. I have to put his head down first. Then I can put his sides together like that. I can squeeze this head piece into place, hopefully. And it's quite narrow everywhere here, so tolerance are a bit too tweaked. This piece has to go under the blue one. And that can be a problem. We can bend them a bit because they have a joint. Like that. This piece needs to be out like that. This head goes behind the filler pieces in the back. And now we have to tab all this together. Like this. And on this side as well, of course. Tab this together. There's a lot of squeakies. Yes, plasticky squeakiness. Okay, we can do this one because that actually left its place. So now we can push it together, hopefully. Yes, finally. And with that done, we press his head behind those pieces here. There's a lot of tabs everywhere. When we do something, some other tabs just leave their place. But I think we are done. And this is a magnificent piece of Scourge magic. I mean, look at him. From every angle, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Squeaky, but gorgeous. And this is the bottom side. And you can, of course, go if you like that. As I said earlier, you can take his gun and place it under here. If you want him to go, it's not a solid connection, but still. If you want him to go bang, bang, or shoot, shoot, or pew, pew, or whatever. You can also put the target master. I've never successfully done this, so it will be, yes, like that. No, he dropped off on me. You should be able to put him in here. I don't know why it doesn't want to do that right now, but anyway. There you have him in his alt mode. A gorgeous, gorgeous alt mode, if I say so. And of course, you can have him with his head out. If you want to, you have to undo a lot of stuff though, but let's do it. You have to undo these tabs. Just You can angle Scourge's body up a bit and get these filler pieces out of the way. Pull the head back, transform this back like that, pull the head around and try to get it. Oh, I did. Good. Get it in the correct place. And then line everything up again. If you're mentally able after all this. I don't know if I am. Oh, it went the wrong way. Okay. This is so fidgety. Please work. Okay, let's go to the other side to see if that wants to play with us. Yes, that one. Better? So, why don't you want to do as you're told? What has happened here? Who are you angry with? I don't think you're angry with me. Finally. Okay, now you have him with the head sticking out and him looking around like he... Where is my sweeps? Where are they? Where? I need them now. The only comparison I have to him, and no, I'm not going to put the head down, is, of course, the studio series Scourge. Well, everyone can see it's a big size difference. Some similarities, though. The backpack is not... the back, I mean, is not as nice as the FansToys. And once again, guess who I like more? I'm not gonna say anything, I promise. So there is FansToys Inquisitor, or Scourge, and he's magnificent in every way except for some parts of the transformation that actually drives me nuts. But I love him even so, because he's great and I've longed for this bot for so long. So my final words about this robot. He's great. He's sturdy, he's hefty, he has a lot of possibility, and his details are great. I like the target master. I'm trying to find flaws with him, and I really can't, except for some fiddly bits, as we said earlier. Just a great bot made by FansToys yet again. And I think that is it for today. Thank you for watching and take care.